Enclosed between the dark and light, the night is brighter than daybreak. High tension giving me a scare. The air is frozen in place with all of those I knew who would say just follow suit. A boring day's the way of life. Choose a lane and stay like iceberg up in a tray. All of being here and freezing there is making me sick. A daily beat of complacency as more hours tick. My mind is racing and they're chasing, but my heart is too quick. It's beating reckless so the boredom doesn't stick. Pages full of worries your mind creates. Can't be melted fast by the moves you make. Oh, 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 oh. You grow with every step you take. Don't be battered down by the common choice. Cause the one that matters now is within your voice. Oh, 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 oh. You know the rest are barely noise. Nobody else can match you. When you face yourself and win, you'll never lose.
I guess I'm not gonna play the rest of the intro today, guys. So, well, hey guys, what's up?
Sup, bitch?
Fuck you, motherfucker. And hello, game guy. You want to join too, game guy?
He probably can do it. Depends if he's in school though. So,
I
Cody, what
mean,
you been up to doing today?
school is out everywhere for the summer.
So, Cody, what else have you been doing today?
I slept most of the morning and part of the afternoon. Hold up,
Huh?
let me send the link, man. Let me send the link.
Huh? I thought you were standing on your kitchen table, high as a kite, singing "I'm a Barbie girl."
Shut up!
You're probably doing it like, "Hey, I'm a Barbie girl," or like,
Nah, bro.
"I'm Cody Barbie girl." Do 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 do.
You wish, motherfucker.
Well, unless so that your neighbor's like, "Get the hell down from your table, you freaking junkie." I mean, though I don't think that you had actually been that high. I mean, seriously
No,
high.
I've been high, but not. No, actually, I've been messed up before. I was so messed up one time. It was so funny as hell. I could barely even walk, man.
Well, at least one time you were wasted at a party that you were like passed out while your was it your friend or let's you call it as a brother? He was also wasted, but instead for him be passing out, that he was more as maybe used that he
Oh,
has
you're
been
talking
drinking a lot
about
more.
Prince Chaos. You're talking about Prince Chaos, aren't you? You there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Oh boy. So, any else doing for today? Any plans?
Any plans? Not from what I know of for sure, though.
You probably will, I don't know, watch anime or Ben 10 Omniverse.
In fact, I am watching Ben 10 Omniverse right now. They turned it into
Um,
Adult Swim show on Hulu. What the hell? It was originally a
um,
Cartoon Network show.
Ben
I
10
definitely
Omniverse,
understand because of all the violence and stuff in it.
though Ben 10 Omniverse, isn't that one where there's the aliens who are
The aliens are
destroying
living
every single
amongst the
planet?
people on. Yes.
Because if I remember right, there was this group of aliens that who wanted to destroy every single life form because they believed that they were more superior and them themselves were dying out. Those
Oh no, that was Ben 10 Alien Force and Ultimate Alien. You're thinking about
ah
those two seasons.
yeah, I mean I haven't
What's
even really
aimed at
seen I haven't really hadn't even seen all the other Ben 10 series that's going on.
the series you're thinking about is was with the brain like alien creatures.
Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking about.
The
But there
creatures
was
that have the brains on top and the one eye. I forgot
um
what they. I legit forgot
um
what they're called.
um I think they actually
But they
had
turned. They had legit turned one of Ben and Gwen's cousins into them.
yeah, though I think that actually these aliens that attack different worlds was they were white and they had four eyes. One, but except for one thing, one of them actually lost
You're
his
thinking of
arm.
the four eyes and the forearm aliens, right?
Yeah, and
Those are
one of them
called
actually
Destermen.
yeah, and since one of them actually lost his arm and was given this plant arm from Ben after this they worked together, and that one of the planets they did destroy was actually the inventor of the Omnitrix home planet,
Yeah,
Gallus.
I
I think
remember
that
that.
was the series, and I mean, and there were other Ben 10 series that continue afterwards.
Man,
I
don't ever
had,
watch the reboot of the
yeah,
2005 series of Ben 10. The
yeah, they
2017
actually,
version
yeah,
sucked.
then because they actually made a few new ones afterwards that he looks a little bit younger than as supposed to be 10. Um, that
Yeah, he looks
one,
younger than 10 in the
yeah,
reboot.
even though it those new ones, to me opinion, they are way terrible.
I
Honestly, I
know
mean,
the reboots are always terrible. Except I'm
yeah, but have you,
don't mind me coughing.
but
That's
have you
just because
seen,
I'm sick.
Cody? Have you seen Ben 10 versus Generator Rex?
Yes, that was a damn good episode.
Yeah, I mean, this turns out that Rex home, how his dimension it is exact same as Ben 10 is just different. There are a lot of difference. For
Uh
one,
huh.
for one, there's the burgers place that Ben usually goes to didn't even exist in Rex home dimension.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was a lot difference. I mean,
Hmm.
I didn't even see that episode on TV. Actually, it's on YouTube, on the internet. I think that was what's actually good. Even though I did see the Generator Rex on cartoon years ago when it was
Me
still
too.
running though.
When it was still around, I would watch Generator X with my little nephew Chance.
Yeah, I mean,
He loved it too. And he also loved Ben 10. I got him into Ben 10. I got him into Generator X, all sorts of stuff. I even got him into playing with the Beyblade toys.
yeah, I mean, this the Omnitrix that he has, it is incredible technology that it contains DNA up to like what is it, 10,000 or a million different species. So there is some of them are already.
Actually, just 10 different aliens.
There are actually, I
But it
think there
would
was.
actually gain more if during time, you know?
Yeah, because in one of the older series of Ben 10, I think the first one they made where they were in actually somehow end up in the future when Ben was an adult, he actually had
Yeah, and
I
Ben
think it was
10,000, they end up in Ben 10,000's timeline.
yeah,
Yes. He had
but
over 10,000 aliens. I remember that. I remember that episode.
but here's the thing though. one of the aliens that he had access to, the one that I think is the most mysterious one, is the one I like. I think it is called Species X. It looks like a humanoid, but it's black. There's some like stars in his body.
Oh, you're talking about Atomic X
No, Ben 10.
or Ben
He,
10,000.
yeah, he actually, they were one of the
Oh, you're
aliens.
talking about that one episode when they introduced Alien X in Ben 10 Alien Force.
Yeah, I think that is. Let's see if I can find Ben 10 Alien X.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, it is. It looks like a humanoid, or at least a human appearance. It is.
I forgot what
This.
species it's called, but it's a really badass looking alien.
Yeah, this one is actually named Celestial Sapien from the Force
Yes,
of the Creation.
the Celestial
Yeah,
Sapien. That's what it is.
yeah, that
That's one
appearance of
badass
that.
looking alien.
Yeah, that Alien X itself. I think that is the most probably the most amazing ones among, except forearms and cannonball.
Then there's Humongosaur.
Yeah, but there is an even though there is one that I kind of like. It was actually when he turned to this frost moth. It is like that he can pass through solid matter.
Oh, you're
That,
talking about Big Chill.
yeah, that he's look at it like a moth, but more as a frosty one that he can breathe like ice and he can walk through almost
Yes,
solid
that's
matter.
he called that
That
one Big
one,
Chill.
yeah, that's good, cool one, and especially when Ben 10 actually end up in Rex dimension when he was in this type of force field or this tube. Turns out Ben and along
Yeah,
with Mr. White was the only humans in the world that was free from nanites. Well,
yeah.
though, but this is strange because the other ones, like I think he's the one in the suit, uh, number six, I believe his name he was, or the one who's like the dangerous assassin type of the one black hair who's helping Rex for some time to time. Uh,
Yeah, I
I
think I
think
know who you're talking about, but I forgot their name.
yeah, but though he and the other assistant, the woman one, young woman, and of course his
Mm-hmm.
brother, they must have these nanites inside themselves also, along with basically every
Yeah,
single human. But here's the thing, though. Since also throughout the series, many people that actually had those nanites, they were transformed to this type of mutants, and uh, and even since though that those from the that was working with Rex, how come they
hmm
didn't actually transform? Maybe that only transformed certain people, or that they could be transformed into something at just if given time.
yeah,
I mean, if you had nanites in your body and myself, and who knows, we could probably be aware if we had nanites, and we would even know if we would be transformed to something. Because in the end, and this is actually a perfect ending, according to in that show, where Rex managed to convince the other nanites to stop in the somehow remove them from every single humans except some of the bad guys who still had them and refused to have them removed so they would lose their new given abilities.
yeah.
And that but wasn't the Rex parents along with his older brother involved in the project of the development of these nanites?
I believe so.
I think they were supposed to be making these nanites in order to I think they were part of as a medical program that like to giving those nanas to almost every single people around the world to like improve their health, like cure for diseases. And
Mhm.
I think that was that their main purpose, and that one of their workers, which their one of the colleagues, turned out to be have a different agenda. He wanted to
Mhm.
use or create kind of muted monsters, something like that himself, and
Yeah.
that Rex's brother, he was along with his parents' idea. But since it turns out that their colleague had a different agenda when that came out, and it was too late, and most of the researchers died in this explosion. What it was what's the one called this big event when every those nanites was spread out the entire world, and that most of the researchers died along with his parents. Only one that did survive that I remember was the evil colleague and his older brother.
Yeah.
And it's and I mean, Generator Rex was actually kind of cool, especially that he was aware that he had Nana's inside himself, and that
Mhm.
he could actually transform part of himself like to like a vehicle, like a hovercraft, or those like a jetpack on his back or something like that,
Or
or
a
use
motorcycle too.
hammers with his own hands. That is kind of
Mhm.
cool. And since
Oh
the
yeah.
and since other people who had the nanites and they were transformed, some of the people were didn't have any control over this, and that Rex somehow could cure those people with the nanites, but still had those nanites still inside them. And there was something like that. Though there was so long ago I even watched this series, but
Oh
oh,
yeah.
I mean, even our world, that the research about nanites is actually quite similar. That we are hoping that one day we can have these small nanobots or nanites that we can, use one single pill, small of them, to be cured from any ailment we have, like I don't know, back
Hmm.
uh, cancer, or maybe bad lungs or something like that. And for example, if you were having a very bad condition, and the doctor has given you maybe 1 year to live, and that one of the doctors who had been talking to had presented this idea, given this new pill or this nanites that had potential to cure, and it had been
Mhm.
proving for other people that it actually works, and that they still remains in your bloodstream and helping you to, if you get like in a car accident afterwards or something, it quickly heal the injury. That would have been actually a lot of help. Think about it. I mean, think when it's like if you're out in a remote part of the world, far away miles in from any near hospital, and that you're in such severe condition, and maybe one of those pills can actually save your life, and that it actually is not a bad idea. But despite then, that type of technology is just still on a um, kind of
Mhm.
experimental stage as a fur. But hey, at least that can actually one day help a lot of people in this world, like people that has Alzheimer's, dementia, or cancers, all kinds of things. And especially if we're in, like, if one has a family which has history of dementia, and now we're knowing that, oh, this pill can actually help us to be curing this, being programmed to heal from any side of remove those bad signs of cells that could lead to dementia. And sure, it might work. But today, I would not given those type of technology to other people, since they hadn't even been haven't even left the experimental stage yet. I
Yeah.
mean, it would been too risky. I mean, if you really put some of those pills in a one person, and they were programmed to heal someone's repaired some of the damage, And instead of doing that, maybe they makes the whole things even worse. Even though this
Hmm.
person has signed agreement to allow to test this, but if this person dies, and this person, this patient's family, could sue the company and the hospital, and including the doctor who did this. Yeah, so I would not want to do that. Whew. Is Game Guy even joining in? Yep,
Oh,
here.
yeah, he's here. Sorry for that,
Sup,
game
dude?
guy. I was paying attention to my TV. That's my bad, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, do you have any school today, or did you finish it?
No, I didn't have it today. I also don't have it tomorrow, so
Um,
Yeah, I told
when
you.
did you
Yeah,
finish?
that's right.
So, when are you finishing high school?
don't want
Uh,
to say. But I'll
I
just
mean,
keep it. I'll keep it vague and say very soon.
yeah, I mean, do you are you going to like have the graduation from school sometime before summer though?
They'll probably be at when
I
summer
mean,
shows up. I don't know.
but this will be your last year in high school though, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, so that means that well, in with next couple of weeks, you won't be able to be in school. Then you probably be able to talk to Aurora more often.
Yep.
I
Hmm.
did actually talk to her earlier today. Funny though, she was actually asking me earlier if I could invite you into that after stream chat, but I told her no. That I said he's probably at school because there at the time there was a um, since you and her are basically in around the same time zone. So when we did talk, it was about around noon, and I told her he's probably at school, but I wasn't even sure. I didn't even ask you by email or anything. And she did ask if I could invite someone else, like Stormy. But as you both know, I can't that. I don't even have his email or he has
Yeah, you
no.
probably should have asked
Yeah,
me.
yeah. But like I said, I don't even had any. I don't have any contact with Stormy at all. And even though I do have contact with like RoboGamer, Godzilla 2000, but since they both are 18 and like yourself, they're probably in their high school soon, and that they work um,
Oh,
usually on
Andrew's
Friday and
here.
Saturday, and I don't
Hey,
even know.
Yeah,
Andrew.
What
probably.
up?
And I don't even have. And Malachite though, I could be probably reach out to himself, but I want to know. But the funny is, I did reach out to Cody to invite him to that stream chat or after stream, as you call it, but no answer. And probably like an hour after, he answered that shit. He said, sure. But I told her, nope, she left. So he was 1 hour late.
Yikes!
That's all this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was asleep. That's my bad.
He was probably sleeping or napping at the time, so I wouldn't even
I
know.
was napping.
If we had to say, if we had to say this, he was probably not napping at all. He's probably was just laying in bed, like smoking weed.
Hmm.
I told him like he was probably. I said you probably standing on their kitchen table, high as a kite, singing, and a Barbie girl.
That sounds about right to me.
Yeah,
We both
if he was
did.
that high though. But uh, but yeah, he was snapping, so I wouldn't even know. I mean, I did reach out to him, but I didn't have to get my answer for like an hour later. And now she is not even online. So Cody, who is Andrew Schaffer, if I'm pronouncing that name right?
He's a good friend of mine.
Ah, one of your gamer friends?
He's one of my Discord friends.
Huh? You,
He's one of
I
my
can barely hear
Discord
you.
friends.
I can barely hear you, dude.
He's one of my Discord friends.
Ah, yeah, I wasn't sure. So, and your brother is at the gym as always, though? game guy?
Yep. Oh, sorry. Oh,
Tired?
a little.
Hmm. I guess you didn't get much sleep last night.
Nope.
Wow. As for
I
me,
do wonder
I got plenty
why.
of
You
sleep.
probably
So
talking
like,
to Aurora the whole time.
holy
Yeah, to
shit,
be
the fuck
fair. Although she left last time we did a
Yeah.
after stream.
Yeah, probably that, or that you were just, I don't know, playing on Nintendo or something like that. I would could guess something like that. Myself, yeah, after I left, I actually didn't do much. Talked to my girlfriend a little bit, had some snack before I go to bed. Basically that. Today,
I could try to invite Deanna, but
yeah, I mean, I did actually, I hadn't even heard from much her today, so yeah, I mean, since Aurora did ask me if Diana was going to do a stream today, I said no, either Tuesday or Wednesday. But since Diana did mention yesterday that she might do a stream either tomorrow or on Wednesday, that depends on how she's tired or not.
Hey,
She did.
Cody, how is Darkia doing?
I don't know how Darky is doing, Andrew.
She hasn't talked to you at all?
Nope.
What did you ever do to her to make her angry at you?
I didn't do anything.
here, let me
Cody,
use my account so that she doesn't get
Yes, we did.
confused.
have you have any contact with your ex girlfriend Emma or anything? Since I mean, you
No,
told
she
me that she
blocked
blocked
me.
you. Nothing at all.
Nope. Actually, yes. I had contact with her in my friend Sister Growth Princess stream.
Okay. I mean,
Alright, I
since
sent
we
her the
But I
link, but I
wanted
don't
to
know if
ask
she's
you.
actually gonna come or not.
yeah, since I mean, you did tell me before that what happened that one of your friends got hurt cheating one of your Discord brother friends in a role play, and that that same friend informed you about it, and that you like confronted her about it, and that you said that it was over between you two, and that she blocked you and all that. It's just to
Yeah,
be
Hey guys,
that was
Listen, I'm on break for now on YouTube, but I can join a live stream for once in a while. I can join this one live stream, okay?
Okay.
right. But like I said, Cody, though, it is what happened that she did cheat on you like that in role play like that. Yeah, I can understand that you were pissed, but
Yeah.
but if she had said if that both of them were um agreed it was just a role play and nothing more than that, sure that could have been more understandable. But as she was doing it on purpose, yeah, that's a different matter. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if though if Game Guy had the same thing as experience, I wouldn't know if he would forgive and that girl at all it happened, or if your friend Andrew, if he had been in something like that, I would know. I wouldn't even know how others were doing it. They're the same position. For myself, uh,
Mhm.
if it happened to me, I wouldn't even know. But
Mhm.
like I said, there's
Let me
different
just back a little
scenarios.
bit.
But who knows?
Let's back it up a little bit. Okay.
Cody, what time is it for you though?
Hmm.
Cody, Cody, Cody. What
Yeah.
time is it? What time is it for you?
What are you talking about?
What time is it for you right there?
Oh, it's 1:57 p.m.
Ah,
You're 2 hours ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it is about 8:57 p.m., so nearly 9 p.m. As
Mhm.
always. And Cody, why did you steal my profile? You
It's
damn
almost
thief!
3 p.m. where I am.
Hey, that's my profile, you asshole.
Damn dirty ape.
This is Cody when he has had a bad hair day.
Oh, ha ha.
No, wait, this is actually Cody.
Oh, ha
It
ha. Very funny. Fucking, damn it.
I think
Fucking
this
what's his face?
that's Elf.
Alf. Yes, Alf.
hey
Fucking
game
Alf.
guy, do you
That's
have
it. I'm
Discord, bro?
Alf.
It's a good thing I don't know what elf is. No, I don't.
Alf is an alien that eats cats.
It's a
Yeah,
good thing I don't know what that is.
he's actually he's like Superman. He came from his planet, Melmac, that was destroyed, and that he was the only survivor. Well, as he believed. But it turns out that a
Uh-huh.
small group of his old friends also survived after the disaster.
Yeah, I don't think TN is
Yeah, I
very
don't
smart, which is
remember
fine.
exactly. Yeah, even though I haven't seen the show itself much myself. I mean, there was actually in the 70s or the 80s, I believe, or the
Hold on.
80s, 90s, or something like that.
Mm.
And the father in the human family, he's no longer alive. Turns out he died. He passed away a couple of years ago, or something like that. But there were actually plans of a reboot of the series, but it turns out
Mm.
later on it was cancelled even afterwards. This picture that I'm going to show now is probably Cody's favorite. Um, Probably one of his favorites. Meep meep.
Meat.
I mean, Roadrunner is kind of cool, and
Hey,
he's
hey Swedish, do you have Discord, bro?
yep, I do.
I do. Okay. You can send me your
How do I
code.
talk to my
You can
girlfriend?
send me your friend code, and
Let's see
and I can send
here.
you a friend request.
Wait,
Oh, do I
isn't
not have
your
it anymore? Oh, that sucks.
It's gonna be in the
wait
private
uh,
chat.
is your wait? The better I type name instead. If I think I actually have someone that is the has this particular name, but whoops, how much is it? Is this
Oh, I wonder
your
if that will actually work or not.
is this your username? Wait, go back to this. Is that your username on Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his username on Discord.
You pronounce it wrong.
It's
It's
something I
fine.
want to see. It might work, it might not.
Look in the private chat, you two.
You're a Moonlight?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think your it was Cody actually gave me that username about
I'll
maybe
invite
a couple weeks ago.
Moonlight
That
in.
counts.
I
I'm
invite
gonna have to
you
find
to
out.
my server. Gaming bar server.
Yeah, even though I'm not as a gamer at all, I don't play any particular games at all. I usually play some games on that is online on like I don't know
Can I do it
Battleship like that.
anyway?
But I used to play
Hey,
some games
Swedish.
in the past. Yeah.
You.
You should definitely try playing Bending Ink Machine someday. Try doing
That,
gameplays of Bending Ink Machine on your YouTube channel one day.
um, who knows?
Whatever.
I might either play another game I will call Hunting Cody.
You ass.
Humpty
Hunting you with
Dumpty
a
sat
rifle
on a
like with a
roll.
shotgun, like
Humpty
where the
Dumpty
hell
had a great
is Cody
fall.
Bunny? Boop boop. Having you dressed as a Bugs Bunny and me Elmer.
Yeah, can't use Elmer's
Be
fudge.
very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
Yeah, that's when it comes to like Duffy and Bugs Bunny when um that what's it called hunting season. Oh, gee, that's so terrible. Terrible, but funny at the same time.
Take a double
Like,
cycle.
yeah, I was like, okay.
Two-wheeled. Alright. I'll just choose
Sometimes,
all the I'll just choose all the two-wheeled unicycles.
sometimes,
Hey. Oh.
I don't know what the heck is happening right now. This camera
I
is
have no
freaking
idea.
out. Purposely or not purposely? Find out today as not a superhero guy gets to the bottom of it. Wait a second. Not that. That's more like it. Except not really, because that's too low. There we go.
Hey, Cody, look at the name. Cody, look at the name.
Does anyone want to play some poker?
Nah.
Nah,
You
I never
can't read my
played
poker face, unfortunately.
I never played poker.
You also
so I
can't
wouldn't
read
even
my
know.
face because I'm not going to show it. Son of a beeswax. Insert
So, hey, you
insert
wanna know how
Deadpool quotes here.
Okay. Hey, Cody, did you saw that I nuked my old server?
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
Yeah, it looks like she's not going to come. Well, that's fine. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Monsieur Cody! Cody!
I'm here.
Is the stream going to be an hour, as your stream name
Yeah, it's actually
implies?
be a little bit over an hour.
Alright. Cody's comedy over an hour stream. We're getting tactical. Technical by yawning. You sound like Kermit for a second there. Ba-ba-da-ba. I'll be taking the trash out.
By the way, game guy, how's your dad today though?
My dad's doing alright. He's still sick, but
How was he? I mean, since he has COVID right now, does he? How does he? What are his symptoms so far? I mean,
I
my
don't
dad had
actually know. I think he just feels like shit, and that's it.
has any high fever or something like that. Just,
Well, I don't
or
know. I'm
just-
not with my dad right now. Obviously. Because if I was,
he-
then I would get it. Which, I
But,
mean, I might have gotten it. I don't know.
Well, the main thing is that even despite you're still living at home and that you don't see that your dad is probably in one part of the house where to being like isolate themselves from the rest of the family, it won't even work. Despite that, you can still actually get COVID even that he is probably one hard part of the house for like the next 2 weeks or so, just to keep himself separate from family until he's getting better. Since the virus has been spread by is also airborne. So, but since you actually didn't have your vaccine yet, so who knows?
Who
I mean,
does know?
yeah. But like I said, everyone has a different reaction towards how many responses. Some people might like your dad, he can be feeling like shit. Others may feel like just sit tired, cold, like just have a common cold or something like that. Others can feel like middle between. So at least that older dad isn't that condition that he had to be in an ICU. That could have been a lot worse. Despite that, your dad is in his 70s, and that I
Hmm.
He
mean,
is not in his 70s.
you told me that before, dude.
Yeah, I got the age wrong.
Oh, so
Have
he's
I
like in
mentioned
his.
I'm bad with ages?
So he's like
Have you
in
seen
his.
how many times I confuse Roy's?
Yeah.
I
So
can't
I
get
guess.
his age right to save my life. It's
So I guess your
25,
dad is
but
right. So your dad is around the 50, 60, something like that, but
yeah,
some close.
somewhere around like 50.
Yeah. So, but still.
Definitely not 70, that's for sure.
Yeah, but
I
despite
was
that,
way off the mark with that. I was probably
yeah,
tired.
but despite that he is in his early 60s that in and having COVID, even though if he hasn't had been vaccinated, I'm saying it could have been a lot worse if he had even had got the vaccine, any of those doses or shots yet, and having COVID, it could have been a lot worse. But
Goodness
if
gracious.
he had already got one or two of the vaccine shots
Yeah, I think he's like,
and had COVID, then it's more likely that it could be safe. I'm just saying that it could have been a lot worse if he hadn't been vaccinated. In a worst case scenario, he would have ended up in an ICU. I mean, if it got so worse. But be glad of that he is home and that he is feeling at least, even though he feels like shit, but at least that he was okay and it is home. We're glad for that though. A lot of people who had been having COVID or someone who's related or someone close to them had COVID and boom, didn't make it. I mean, when my dad had COVID, we were so close now, almost thinking that he will not make it. And he's like, it was like having been hit by a truck or something, like that feeling. That was before any of us actually had the vaccine. It just, he felt like basically overrun shit crap. Like, whew. But at least we kind of saying that the vaccine has been saving a lot of people. That's for sure.
yep.
Cody, Cody, have you ever had the COVID yet or something?
No, but I taken two of my shots, and I'm waiting to take my booster during the summer.
Ah, that's cool. I mean, I heard it is in where I live. I had to take the free, actually two of the shots and the booster, and we had been. My boss is actually was gonna go ask around if it's possible that we might be able to take the fourth dose, but now I heard that we might be able to take the fifth dose. But I don't know. They are telling us that we might have to take um, the vaccine once, maybe once or twice a year for probably the next 2 4 years. But then I would even really would be for sure. Andrew, have you thinking about the vaccines yet?
I already took the vaccines.
That's good. Uh, I mean, my brother, my sister, they actually got COVID um, after even taking the vaccine, but at least they were just feeling tired most of it. And what happened to my family? me and my mom, we felt like we were just having a cold or mild case of the flu or something like that. But my dad, uh, he felt a lot more worse. He couldn't even go. He couldn't even leave the bedroom to the bathroom all alone. Had to crawl on all fours, basically. And and I say this, if he tried to go downstairs in the stairs, when he was that feeling that worse, yeah, he would have fallen down and having a broken neck afterwards. That severe was it. My
Oh, I
mom,
feel sorry for your father. I feel sorry,
yeah,
boy.
but that was like back in late 2020 November, just a couple of weeks before Christmas, though. But I appreciated that. It just my mom had was almost called the ambulance twice, but she told me if she we had done it, there were the two things. He probably would even be home for Christmas, and two, we would not even be see him rest of his life at all.
Hmm.
That was before the vaccine was even produced, since it came out in sometimes in 2021. It just I'm just saying like that. It's just uh, but if I had to say this briefly though, back in before 2019 and all that happens, like when you had the swine flu that's been going on and the others, yeah, it wasn't that dangerous as it was not that severe like we have it now. I mean, and this, okay, compared to this, there's this bird flu, swine flu, and even a horse flu.
Hey, can we speak about something else, please?
Yeah. So I see that Andrew is a Transformer fan.
Yeah,
Yeah, Andrew is a Transformer fan. Or fan.
Um, they've been saying that about the newest Transformers movies that they made with the one who played Sam and the others, the Dark Side of the Moon, with the Knights and all of that. I basically had even seen none of them or Bumblebee, but if I had to be really honest about those movies, they were. If I had to give like say scale 1 to 10, how good they
Oh, hey,
were.
guess what? By the way, I'm watching an episode of Ben 10 Omniverse. He just turned into Alien X and is fighting for the universe
Uh,
again.
but yeah, but if I had to say, if I had to say my ratings to those movies were from 0 to 10, basically the first one will give him, I don't know, 4, but the other ones more like a 1 or 0. But as many saying, sequels of one particular movie may just only get worse and worse. I'm just saying that this,
Mm-hmm.
but the special effects from the Transformers movies, that they hit the nail on the head. Oh, that I can't deny on. But
Yeah.
how they in later on in the movies, when they introduced the Dinobots, and in the episode where we're seeing that a lot of movies were Optimus leaves Earth and goes to space to find the creators of their species, and that they later comes back to Earth, and later turns out Earth is actually not even a natural form planet. Is actually um, what's his name again? He's actually a transformer, um,
Mm-hmm.
one of the baddest. Big. He was even more evil than Megatron.
Megatron is, yeah.
Yeah, this one as I'm talking about, he's actually the worst of all their species. I don't remember his name though. Let's see if I can find out his real name. Come on here. Come on, Google. Yeah, give me your magic.
It's not magic. So
Oh, enemy. The the worst. Here we go. Omicron. I think it is Omicron. Unicron. Um, is which basically is the biggest of those Transformers there is. Um, but I mean, the movies are well made.
Mhm.
Um, but but even that this supposed enemy, one of those the creators. Um, yeah, I mean, to be being fair, it's not unlike that. Most of the it just kind of ish. How does I would like it? But in core, like in the comic book series that from like in the 80s when it first made, having this what they actually revealed there was actually Unicron and his supposed brother enemy that became like the first Prime.
Mhm.
He who actually they were fighting in that in the first Prime. He literally transformed himself afterwards to the planet Cybertron and
Yeah.
created and later created the other Autobots or Cybertronians' life. And then in that civil war that came millions of years later, and that this war literally drained all the planet's natural resources, like the energy sources, and that Megatron used to be an Autobot, but he chose fighting against his former best friend Optimus Prime to became Megatron, and that they decided to leave Cybertron to find a new world that they could live on, and that's why where they had to end up on Earth, and yeah, but that was like in the 80s. Then it was the 90s, and then the early 2000s, now 2010s, 2020s, and they used to imagine for almost like 50 years seeing how the development from an early childhood series from the 80s and how to continue for the next several decades, seeing how the show was produced have been changing. Megatron remained as a bad guy, and uh, if I remember right, that Megatron actually did became a temporarily ally to try to with the Autobots in some sort of events, if I remember right, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But even in this My Little Pony Transformers crossover comic series that was produced last year, I was like, okay, how in the world did that happen? It turns out Chrysalis was using this spell in order to try to
Not
creating
much
this
to say to
army.
you.
Kakai. Kakai.
Is this Andrew or someone
No,
else?
it's not someone else.
Ah, okay. Sometimes you have so many people in here, I don't
Hello.
even know who it is. How long this stream is gonna be? What's it then? About an hour?
It's gonna be about an hour and a half,
All right.
at least. At least.
Hmm.
Oh, that sounds okay though. You big hairy
All
Bigfoot.
right.
Shut up.
Well, it's probably that, or you're a tiny, tiny, short Bigfoot.
Oh, shut up! Don't. No, don't. You don't want to get my channel demonetized now.
I was only joking, dude.
I know.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Are you playing games again, though, game guy?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I mean, are you playing a game right now, though?
Maybe.
Next stream I do, I'll let Game Guy and Roy be the host of it. I'll be the co-host, and we'll do a game show on my channel. Test on a game show test on my channel. See how it goes.
What type of game, though?
I instantly forgot.
A game show like we did on your channel.
Well, at least you're telling me ahead of time.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who the hell Tina is, and I also don't
Giratina?
know whether to take that as a compliment or
You mean Giratina?
Yep.
is that a compliment?
I don't know.
I know
He,
something
honestly,
like
I don't think he sounds anything like Giratina, to be honest, Pussy.
I don't care. I've been called so many weird things in these streams that it's
You know, Giratina probably would have been a perfect roommate for Cody.
Yeah,
Oh my good
yeah.
god. He's as crazy as I am.
Well, probably even worse. I mean, it's
Or we
like,
can, or we can replace Garatina for Andrew.
Oh no.
oh, I wouldn't even know
perhaps
that,
not.
though. I mean, Giratina is the worst. I mean, despite that particular Pokemon would be considered as the devil in a Pokemon universe.
Well, basically.
Oh,
but,
that's just wonderful.
we're
So
talking
apparently I'm a
about the
devil.
person that has a YouTube channel named Bardock now.
Yeah.
He has
The
a
hell?
YouTube channel
Oh,
called
and
Bardock.
I see what the
Speaking
hell.
of
Have
which,
y'all
the
seen the
devil,
Master
speaking of the
Date
devil,
yet?
speaking of the devil, yo, what's up, motherfucker?
Okay.
You're a
Oh my
cheater.
god.
Hey,
I
Giratina.
told you when I mention him, he just comes right into this live stream.
Oh, when did he or she left his dimension, or I don't know.
He.
Alternate reality.
Yeah.
Or did it go this
Have y'all
boyfriend,
seen him
girlfriend? I don't even
at
know. Is that a
Oh,
guy or girl,
Giratina.
though?
You.
I am a guy.
Damn
I am a...
Ooh.
I mean, Giratina, is this person a guy or girl? And I didn't want to make
I'm
assume
a
and say,
Giratina's a
guy.
guy.
okay. I mean, I wouldn't even want to call him. I wouldn't even say like Giratina's a girl, and it turns out, oh, it's a guy. My mistake.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, if I had never heard your voice of Cody, I'd probably say, Cody, is that a girl or guy or transgender person? I mean, I wouldn't like make any assumption for it if I didn't know.
I mean, some
I
guys
know.
do sound like girls.
Yep.
But sometimes I do wonder if Cody is really a guy, not a girl in disguise.
Oh, you asshole.
Plot twist. He turns on his
I
mic
think
and just
Giratina done got
takes
goofed
off his
out or
guy
something.
costume.
I think he done got glitched out.
StreamYard said no.
Or it was probably,
Yeah.
or was
Well,
it
the
Cody's,
Master Date is
Being like,
coming
no,
up.
fuck
or
you.
it could have been Cody's ugly face that made him scared away.
Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you,
Oh
bitch.
yes, shoes are gonna help so much. Thanks.
I swear I'm rubbing off on Swedish too much. I'm a bad influence, I swear.
Bring it, bitch.
He was like, fuck you, bitch.
I'm so dead. You understand how dead
You're
I am?
so Cody, you're so dead, you bitch.
No, me.
You see what I
Bring
mean,
it here,
gay guy? I
you.
My
feel like I'm a bad
intense amount
influence
of
on him.
deadness I can sense right now. My deadliness is intense.
I
You
mean,
see what I
I'm
mean,
joking
gay guy? I
around
feel like
though.
I'm rubbing
I
off
mean,
on him in a bad way.
yeah, I mean, to just say no, Cody is probably never get laid because
The
his
death
dick
of
is like so tiny, and if girls like,
gay
where the
guy.
hell is his dick? Kind of using
Hey, watch it. I'm live.
I don't need
oh,
that. I
you're
don't
so
need
like
that.
you're probably so tiny. It's like,
Ass.
oh, what the hell is it? Oh, there is like microscopic one.
Oh,
Shut up,
where the
Swedish.
hell?
I'm just joking, dude. I wouldn't even
I
know.
know.
I ended up in the middle.
Wallpaper is big as an arms. Like, what the hell?
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
getting up an elephant. Woo!
Cody just takes off his
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
Ooh, knockback 10.
Um,
Handy.
but Cody, honestly though, what is
Yeah.
your opinion about the newest Pokemon Generation 9 that came out or will be released?
My opinion.
Yeah, I have
I think
no
it's really
clue
pretty
who that
cool.
is. So whatever.
I mean, I have really no opinions yet.
What ifs?
All I just care about is if the game.
I think it's
goes
gonna be
well, that's
awesome.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I actually did read. The only thing I know about the game so far is that it will be based on a new generation, region that's based on
I mean, it's based
Spain,
on
Portugal.
spinning,
Yeah,
technically.
Mm-hmm.
even this is
Space died.
even though it's kind of like a, I don't know if I saw in the future, because 3 years ago, back in 2019, when just only a year after when Generation 8 came
Mm-hmm.
out, I did
Yeah,
say in the
Sword and
stream like,
Shield.
yeah, and I said in one of my streams like, with the next 5 years or so, the next generation will be out, and sure enough, 3 years later, boom, we have Generation 9 had been officially been announced
Let's
to
just
be
hope the
released.
origin forms don't come back in Gen 9.
What?
Damn. I can't believe the fact that you predicted a ninth generation Swedish. I can't believe that
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, I mean, yeah, and also like this. When the Generation 9 is officially being released on games, I was like, okay, with the next 5 years or so, probably like Generation 10 will be out. And it wouldn't
Oh
surprise me
dear
though.
God! If you predict Generation 10 and it comes out, I'm gonna slap myself. That'll be
I
Well,
the
mean, the
funny day.
Masters 8 is also coming up.
Oh really? I saw you
Yeah,
say that. I saw you say that in private chat.
yeah,
but if I have to say this
yeah. I
though,
already said that in private.
but the only thing I can say about the Generation 9 that is going to be released, they are actually going to be able, you can bring some other Pokemon from other games into the new one, but also
Oh yeah,
they
by
had
the
also
way,
they also had officially made that there's going to be two new evolution lines of
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu and Meowth.
something I still have to
It's going to
do.
be so. But if I had to, if I believe there's going to be a new in a
I just
Pikachu
don't
line,
want Jesselie to come
in the
back.
Pikachu line, I'd probably say
Yeah, happy
maybe
Memorial Day to you
after.
too, game guy.
Happy Memorial Day. I instantly forgot about that holiday.
Yeah, you guys celebrate it,
It's
but
called Memorial Day though, so you
just the same
forgetting is
We
thing.
actually
celebrate the
ironic.
damn
I
no
never even
President's Day when we
celebrated it
celebrate the
once.
president.
That day doesn't even exist where I live.
I'm alright.
Really?
Nope, not at all.
Damn.
And Thanksgiving, nope, never either. Well, there are some families there are some people do celebrate Thanksgiving here, but not much as a national holiday
Oh,
or
so it's
no.
not. They do celebrate, but it's not a national thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing as for like Labor Day.
But do
We don't
y'all
even have that
celebrate
either.
Christmas still?
Oh yeah, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, the same thing as though, but it's like most of the Swedes had no don't have the same holidays as the Americans does. I mean, we do
Mm-hmm.
have
I
some
know that.
similar, yeah, and we have our own traditions. Like even though they are like you celebrate Independence Day on July 4th, which is your
Mm-hmm.
national day when you, which
Which
is
is
the day is
I'm
with then
literally
July
on
4th.
420 night,
yeah.
just skipping everything.
I mean, July 4th is the day where basically when Americans declare themselves as an independent
Yeah,
nation.
we all pop fireworks and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. In Sweden, though, we celebrate our Independence Day kind of like independence, like on June 6th, actually.
Oh, really?
Yep. But we
Well,
don't
that's something
celebrate.
I need. That's something I learn every day now, huh?
Yeah, but we don't celebrate with fireworks as like the Americans do. We usually
What do
don't.
y'all celebrate with?
Yeah, we don't. We usually don't celebrate as much as a big grand event every year. And
Really?
we have been celebrating Sweden's National Day since let's see here, what can it have been? Come on, for 499 years to be exact. So almost 500
499
years.
years?
Yep, so almost 500.
Damn.
Yep. Since Sweden actually became as a United Kingdom around 500,
Mm-hmm.
1523,
Yeah,
but
Sweden is part of the United Kingdom, isn't it?
Sweden.
That's what I'm saying. It's part of the United Kingdom, right?
No, Sweden was never actually part of that
Really?
kingdom at all.
Oh,
But
duh. Okay, I'm sorry. I was confused at first.
But U.S. were part of the United Kingdom. That was true. But yeah,
Then
but
it became its
still
own
be
state.
yeah. But I mean, imagine though. Imagine this. If that, I mean, imagine how would the life been for you if that the Freedom War, the Revolutionary War, never actually that the Americans lost their independence and the Americans, the British continued to win, and that the France that supported you Americans during the war,
Oh, that would suck.
yeah, you probably would have been a British and probably speaking a British accent.
I wouldn't be able to speak even if I tried, man.
Yeah, that's the thing, same here though. I mean, Sweden has
I
not
could
not
probably be
had
able to
some for,
imitate it, sure.
yeah, but if I'd say this, Sweden actually had once was under Danish rule from Denmark by king
Really?
that was yeah, and he was known as a tyrant, literally.
Wow.
Yeah, because when he came to
Jesselina,
power,
Jesselie. I instantly forgot about her name.
because when this particular king came to power though, he executed a lot of nobles,
I
bishops,
Hmm.
swear
priests
to God.
in the capital, and it has become as Stockholm's bloodbath, basically.
Damn. Well,
And
I'm
one
gonna
of
go
the
ahead and end the stream here. We'll
I
continue
I hope
talking for a while, then
Jesselie
I'm
or
gonna
whatever
leave.
her
Okay.
name is does not come back at all in the Gen 9 series. No.
This has been Cody the Dark Hog with Sweet Diablo, Blissey, and Game Guy. See you guys next time, everyone. You wanna do y'all's outros?
see ya.
All right, see you,
Yeehaw!
Cody.
Bye.
See you later.